Kristen Allen, a 5th grade teacher at Connor Creek Academy East in Roseville.
Kristen came to us 10 years ago right out of college. So I've been able to watch her develop from a new teacher into a master teacher. Kristen's the type of teacher that if I say I have a need, she's one of the first people to say I can help.
She spends lots of time in school and out of school making sure that she has things planned and ready for her students, making sure that she's meeting their needs. With Scantron results, making sure she's trying to individualize the curriculum for each of the students to make sure that she's meeting them where they're at.
It's had some of the best results in test scores of any of the teachers we've had. A lot of teachers have done well, but Kristen has done very well with that.
I like to let the students know how important learning is, and so I make learning top priority. They know it, so classroom management is number one. And then after that, once we have that bond and we have that learning set in stone, you can have fun with it.
Mary Dyer, a middle school science teacher at Michigan Collegiate Middle and High School in Warren.
Mary had instantly changed the culture of our science classroom within days of joining our team here at Michigan Collegiate. And after just a few interactions of seeing her interacting with the students, it's clear that she understood the most important part of being a teacher. The most important skill you can have is the ability to develop relationships with the students.
What you would see if you were at Mary's door each day and in between each class, you would see her greeting all of her students as if they were the person she'd been waiting all day to see.
She's very hands-on. She gets the kids interested. The kids are excited to go to her class. They talk about it. They'll leave her class. They'll come run up to me and tell me what they did.
I had a very rough upbringing. It was very tumultuous, and I ended up dropping out of high school, basically living on my own. And I had always wondered how the teachers could have let me slip through their fingers. It was a lifetime mistake for those teachers not to see the value in me. My whole thing is to see the value and the uniqueness in all the students and bring that out in them and make them feel good about their successes.
Adam Krebsbach, a 4th grade teacher at the West Michigan Academy of Environmental Science in Grand Rapids.
He uses the scientific method a lot to pose questions to the students and then allows them to answer their own questions. So he just gets the students out there to get their hands on the prairie grass or the maple trees with the cider. So let's say they're making cider, he might be talking about force.
He has this knack and this ability to be able to bond with the kids, not only the kids, but parents.
I think the one thing that stood out for me about Adam is his ability to really connect with his students. Therefore, he uses that as sort of a catalyst to guide his instruction. And in doing that, I believe he's really able to motivate his students.
But they come here and they know the first thing they're going to see is me drinking coffee and waiting and excited to see them, and just getting them excited about being here. I try to be very passionate about what I do. I don't have any kids, so I tell them they're my family for the whole year. This is everything I got, and I'm going to give you everything I have for the next year.
Jennifer Nichols, an at-risk math and ELA interventionist at Trillium Academy in Taylor.
And I think one of the things that makes her very successful is that she has a really high level of empathy. So she's able to put herself in the place of students, understanding what their home lives might be like, or at least trying to, and also puts herself in the place of a parent.
She focuses on the students' strengths and really works with their strengths to push that student above and beyond.
Because she would challenge me and to do more, but then she would also help me with it if I needed any help.
She was my daughter's 1st and 2nd grade teacher. When she was in the 1st grade, Mrs. Nichols made sure that she exposed her to 2nd grade work. 2nd grade spelling words, 2nd grade school projects.
I work with some kids that might have, that are struggling academically. So when planning my lessons for those kids, I have to really think about that student as an individual and what they need in order for them to succeed.
Kurt Steiner, a Latin teacher at Grand River Preparatory High School in Kentwood.
He teaches, I think, a lot with humor. You often walk by and you hear students laughing at the way that he connects maybe Latin to something relevant to their lives, something that they're reading.
People always say that Latin's dead and you don't use it anymore, but he constantly reminds you through things that we do, like Latin connections. We have to find 5 Latin connections each semester outside of school, whether it be like e pluribus unum on a coin.
Taking Latin because it is the most useful language universally, right? We live in a Western civilization. Everything's based on the Romans or Latin, and so their options here are Spanish, French, or Latin, and a lot of them choose Latin because they're going to be able to use it right away. I want them to come into class. I want them to be excited to learn, and when they leave, I want them to be like, "Oh, that was cool. I like learning here. I like coming to class."